so glad you could join us from the farm, Stanford Stadium in Palo Alto. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Virginia Tech Hokies and the Stanford Cardinals. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
I caught up with the Hokies head coach before the game. They are so fired up for this opportunity for their wide receiver here today. He has had one of the most productive seasons in school history, and today he can put his name at #1 in the history books with receiving touchdowns. They want to go to him early and often in the red zone. Now keep in mind, the defense knows this too, so I expect a battle back and forth. We'll see if he's able to get that record here today. Guys?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Virginia Tech's offense will have the ball first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. From the gun, it's Smith.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
He slings it deep to the left. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Catch in the middle, it's Denmark. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need to...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up 2nd down. Smith takes the handoff. Bring him down.
And I love the play call. Get it to the running back, chew up some yards so you make 3rd down more manageable. 3rd and 10, 3rd and 9, Jesse. Now as a quarterback, I can be successful.
Yeah, and I think the play worked in part because the defense was expecting pass and that down and distance. So it begs the question now on 3rd and long again, might the offense go back to handing it off to their explosive playmaker at the running back position?
One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Got the first down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Fresh set of downs going up top. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4 at 2nd and 14. Running inside, it's Smith. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. 11th play of this opening drive coming up with this one, a 3rd and long. Quarterback changing the play. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Out wide right, it's Smith. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Here comes the heat. Makes the grab. They make the stop, and not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off. The Hokies with the 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Oh, pressure's coming. Just got rid of that one.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion.
And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So the 16-play drive, and it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. The Cardinal offense will get its first chance now. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. Nearly 100 yards, but 3 trips to the end zone in their win last time out. Play action on first down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And that's going to be the challenge for this offense tonight, is holding up against this pass rush. They are one of the best defenses in the entire nation because of their ability to get pressure on the quarterback. They're going to have to do a much better job tonight protecting their guy, or they've got no shot.
Unloads to the wideout. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Under pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Had to hurry the punt a bit, but gets great distance. Hauls it in at the 40. Makes a move. Can they catch him? Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Drops back on first down. In the backfield, it's Smith. Across the 25, he's got room. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. And the Hokies are in the red zone. Fresh center downs going to the air. Left side is Smith. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Baker. Got some room headed to the goal line. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. A first down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And he's coming out of the end zone. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. As we take a look at the stats, things a little one-sided so far. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They've got a first down here to open the period. Sells the run, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Right side, it's Ford. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. The give, it's Ford. Stopped cold by this defense. They tried to fool him with the run, and nobody was buying it. Stanford lines up to punt it away. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Looks it in. He gets a block. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They worked that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Making the adjustment. To the air, it's Baker. Deep shot for the end zone. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's not afraid to go deep. And that one's going to be incomplete. He was throwing for the touchdown, but just couldn't get the foot down inbounds. The Hokies send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. Cardinal offense takes the field, ready to attack. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Long way to go on 2nd down. Keeps it on the bootleg.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
Keeps it himself. Stopped immediately. Might have gotten a little cute with that run on 3rd and long, and they got nothing to show for it. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Really needed to get some distance on that punt from this spot on the field, and he did. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Just feeds the running back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
Trying to slip through and pick it up. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Hokies will have it 1st and 10. Quick give. It's Smith. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst.
Touchdown, Hokies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Holt. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Sells to run, looking to pass. Out wide right, it's Ford. Could not make his way to the corner. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. 2nd and long here. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how.
Makes the grab inside the 30. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Cardinal at the line with a 1st down. Let's see if they go back to the air. Fresh set of downs going up top. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Got room on the return. Inside the 40. The 20. In with the pick 6. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
And what a job in coverage by the defense. First, the defender able to get his hand on the ball and tip that up into the air. It lands right into his buddy's hands. He has the convoy, and it is off to the races.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Fresh setter downs going to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He hurls one deep down the left side. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 30. The 10. And just an outstanding return. Takes it back to the 7-yard line.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he breaks the plane. Touchdown, Hokies.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. Can we do running clock in the second half?
Ready to try the point after. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fellow on the sidelines. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Might as well give it to him again. Got enough for the first down. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Oh, he wants it all. Catch inside the 25. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. They'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We begin with a look at Wisconsin taking on the Purdue Boilermakers. And it's the Badgers with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. The result today gets them back to 500. It's something they harped on in practice all week, and they will celebrate this one for at least 24 hours. Now back over to your game on the farm. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half.
The Hokies will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Stanford's offense heads out, hoping to move the ball on this drive. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Looking to throw for it. Out wide left, it's Ford. There he goes. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keeps it on the option. Just ran over it. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. Snaps on 4th down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Ford. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Handoff again. Shakes off the defender. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Touchdown, Cardinal! Makes the catch. Plenty of room. Feet down in the end zone.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Hokies will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he loses the football on the return. Oh, and he recovers it. Man, you want to talk about having his back, and they averted disaster on that one. The Cardinal offense takes the field ready to attack. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Hits inside, it's 4. Stopped right at the 24-yard line, and that's short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Trying to make one miss. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Rushes on. He's got it.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Plows his way ahead. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. The give to the left. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Hokies are moving quickly down the field. The run inside. It's Johnson. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Makes it, got enough space. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
And on that situation on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. They come to the line 3 yards away from the 1st down marker. They've converted twice on this drive. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. So they'll send out the field goal unit from the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's 4th. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Blasted as he lets it go. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Stanford comes to the line, and that 1st down marker is a long way away. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the gun, it's Johnson. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. The Hokies will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Tough run here, it's Johnson. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Baker. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Absolutely center cut. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the...
Oh, it's a fumble! And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games, and that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. Oh, he's got some space. And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. He'll bring it out. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Running inside. It's Ford. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying